Stream is on. Okay. Welcome back, guys. Trying to set up this. Sorry guys, I don't know why this is having issues. Connecting some platforms having issues. I'm trying to connect that. Okay, I think they are back up. Good. Yeah, I think some of the platform are back up and they're working. Yeah, so guys, welcome back to new episode 15. Yeah, we'll be continuing from where we stopped yesterday, which is basically trying to complete um the wish list section. So yeah, we kind of like stopped at the wish list section, which is right here. You can see that that's not, we haven't done anything at the screen, so we need to complete some part of it and add some components to it so that should actually look like what we need here. So this is what we are looking for. We are looking to achieve this is actually let me find it properly. So yeah, we are trying to achieve this screen right here. So that's what we're trying to achieve. When someone goes to the wish list section, it should actually look like this. Yeah, yesterday we had an issue whereby we are trying I was to see, so you guys could actually see how these updates when we add a product to the wish list. So like somewhere here, let's try this again. I will try to remove this product from the wish list because right now it's already added to the user wish list, which you can actually see here. And this wish list for that particular user, and the user ID, owner ID is me currently that is using the app. And if I try to remove this, and you see it will see to update here, and we also update at the back end. Let's see. Okay, try this. Okay. Yeah, so it's actually removed. Yeah, you can actually see that. Yeah, at the back end, the wish list is actually removed and it's empty. So the product is no longer in our wish list, which you can see here. The wish list is empty. And if you try go back and add it again, let's try adding this back up again. And you can see that the product is actually added back to the wish list. And on our back end, you can see that the wish list, the ID of this particular product is added here. And yeah, that was basically what I was trying to show you guys here before we started having the issues where the backend wasn't trying to show up. Yeah, it wasn't loading properly. So yeah, That's it. So I also, here is the shopping cart. So the product is currently in the shopping cart. I will try to remove that. So I'll try to remove that right now. So if I try to remove that, try clicking over, you see, the product is no longer on the shopping cart, and it's telling us see that updated, but over here in our back end, it hasn't been updated yet. So let's try see why that happened. Let's make sure. Okay, it wasn't actually removed from the back end. So let's try this again. Okay, yeah, so that's actually removed from the back end. Um, and I actually see that showing up here. Let's see if we can fix one or two things. So back over here in our product details. So this basically the function that's calling the yeah, add to wish list. This one right here. Let's see. Okay, add to cart, and we're having this await. Okay, if this has been already updated. Okay, I'll go ahead and call set user model state. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Let's try and go back to the wish list. So these are wish list section, and like I said, the wish list is actually currently empty. Nothing is showing up there. But let's go and start adding something up to the wish list to actually test this out. Right here, copy this, and then replace this with a view. Okay, straight inside the view. So import this. And inside the view, I'm gonna have a new view. In there, I'm gonna have a search bar component. So just add it and have a placeholder. And the placeholder is going to be what it is to say search my wish list. Yeah, so that should be it. And if you save this, okay, nothing shows up. So let's fix one or two things. You can see that it's showing up here, but that's not where we want it to be. So we need to fix some stuff over here. What we do, I'm going to give a style to this properties here, and this is going to be styles dot container. If you save that, you see this is now coming down. Basically, from the design we have. So let's take a look at the design. So that phase up. So yeah, so you can actually see that a bit down from here. So that's cool. Let's update the second list here. I'm going to say style to be styles.group. So I've got that style of group one. Okay, let's go ahead and make changes to all this stuff. So over here we need a space between over here and like the horizontal space, kind of like the padding, not kind of a padding, is actually padding. So we need a padding right here and a padding at the right side. So let's add that. So we're going to say I'll do that by using group one. Say padding horizontal 35. Save that, and you can actually see the padding added by the two sides, which is the left and the right side of it. And after that, the next stuff we need to add. Okay, one more opening this, close this. Okay, yeah. So the next stuff we need to add is the test, and then add this component that is showing up here. And the test will be under this search bar. So under the search bar, I'm just going to say view. No, I don't need the view components. I just say use the test component. Straight in there, and the test I want the test to have it. I'm opening this, so I want the test to have this value, my wish list. So that should be the test inside it. Yeah, so my wish list. If you go ahead and save this appears here, but it's not looking like what we want. I'm also always opening this particular window, so I think I'll have to move everything to those sides. So okay, so let's continue back up again. So yeah, I need the test to show up like this. So I need to add that. Is style property. So basically we're going to use style property to style the test. I'm going to say styles dot title. So I'm going to name it title, and over here I'm going to add some title test style to it. We are going to copy that over. So just go ahead and save this, and you can see that showing up. So basically the title we're using Interbold, which is part of our fonts that we have here, the font family that we have here. If you could remember in our previous lessons where we kind of like talked about adding fonts, custom fonts to React Native project. So this is basically it, and this is basically the where is it? Yeah, Interbold, and that's the font we're using here, and font size is 20. Margin bottom, so the space at this bottom end, that's basically the space we need for right here, the space between this text and these components. And next we have the margin left, basically a space between there. And last but not the least is margin top, so between the space between here and here. So that's it. Next basically we need to add these components that we have here. All these components we have to add them. And for us to do that, that's a easy way to do that. Go back to the home screen. So the home screen, if you have been following along, the home screen has a component, this component. Just need to copy all this over. Just copy this over. Copy that over here. Paste that. And next we need to actually add this style that say component container 2. And where it is that style. So yeah, this container 2. Just copy that. Yeah, so good. Okay, now we have some issues that we have to deal with. First, let's import some of this. So import yeah, okay. So next we have to import this one, flower group, but we're not going to use flower group right here. Basically we want to be able to get hold of the wish list from online and be able to show it to the user, or basically because if you could remember in our home page, once we land on the home page, let's restart this. So once the app opens on the home page, we're actually getting hold of the whole wish list. We are returning the user's wish list, if you could remember right here, and we are setting that right here. We're saying set wish list, which is coming from user model. So this is already in our local storage, or I would say local storage in our app. So we don't need to actually get this again from Amplify or AWS backend. So we don't need to call AWS backend to give us this backup again, because that will kind of like be unnecessary calls to our database. And so basically we just make use of the one in our local storage. So what we're going to do is basically going to say constant over here. I'm going to say to get access to it, that should be wish list, comma, set wish list, and get that from use. Okay, that should be use recoil states, which is of type user model, yeah, and the value will start being an user model state. So there we go. And with this, that I can use an use effect, so you can make use of use effect here. So inside the use effect, we are going to basically update this. So I want to do that because we are getting access to the wish list from our user model, which we actually updated whenever the user opens the app. You know that whenever the user opens the app, the first page that we actually see is the home page. So for that reason, we already know that this user model is already populated when the user opens the home page. And now this wish list is actually a string. We need to actually map the string. We need to loop through the string, or basically loop through the flowers over here, and then get the flowers that matches to the string IDs inside this wish list, and then add them into a into a new list, and then use that as our wish list. So that's basically what we're going to do here. Let's try that out. So I'm going to say inside here, let's list equals to so get hold of our flowers. Not yeah, so this should be inside our use effect. Okay, try this. So constant flower group is equals to use recoil value. So use recoil value, are passing a flower group model into it. Yeah, from our state. Once we get, I'm gonna say flower group dot filter okay, this coming from my wish list. Yeah, so that will return the list, a new list of filtered flowers right here that's matching to the IDs of this inside our wish list. And over here, once that is done, I'm going to go straight ahead and call set wish list to be from the new list. No, create not setting this particular wish list. Create a new state for the wish list flowers, comma set wish list flowers. I'm going to basically go ahead and use state right here, and inside the wish use states, the type of flower, yeah, and it started being empty, a list of type flower model, which started being empty list. Okay, I think there we go. And I'm going to call set wish list. And then next stuff we are going to do is basically update this with the new list that we have here. So basically say list. Yeah, that's good. And over here we're going to wash wish list. No. Dependencies that we are going to wash. Yeah, it's wish list. Yeah, there we go. Let's try this out. Yeah, before we try that out, so we basically have to remove this to be from wish list flowers dot map, and I don't need this navigation right here anymore. Just basically like that. There we go. What else we're missing? Yeah, one more thing. I'm going to copy this. A second. Yeah, think that should be it. And then let's restart our app. That's cool. I can actually see that working. Now we have a one product added to the user's wish list. Whenever the user is out over here at the wish list screen, they could see the one product they actually added to their wish list showing up. Let's try adding a new product to the wish list. I'll actually open this also with the back end. So actually see how the back end of this. So let's go ahead and add this one. So tap on this. Okay, looks like this didn't update. So let's see if it updated. Okay, it actually was added. Okay, yeah, was added. So now the user added that to their wish list, and we can actually go over here, and you see that the two product added is actually showing up here. And if we try to add another one, let's say we add this, go back, open this, you see now it's 3 products added to the wish list. So that's basically the functionality we are looking for, and also part of the feature we have here. You can see that showing up. I think that's cool. And next, what the next stuff we need to deal with right now is like how do we actually remove the product from the wish list? Let's say what we have here, the user might want to use our wish list, they don't need it anymore, so we have to be able to give them provide a way for them to remove the product from the wish list without going back to the product details page or something like that. So let's do that. And one way to do that is basically we offer them a solution where they tap on this icon here, it will just remove that particular product from the wish list. So let's do that. And over here I'm going to say icon pressed. So there's a function called icon press for this icon. And yeah, so over here I'm going to create a function. We're going to create a function at the top over here called constant remove wish list. There we go. This will say id to remove. So that will be the name of the id that we are going to be passing inside here. We're going to basically going to create this. So you can actually test this about right here. This one, if we do this, so if you are wondering why I got this code suggested, that's because I'm using GitHub also is it the AI the GitHub AI stuff. Let's go again. I'm forgetting the name. GitHub, yeah, autopilot. Yeah, so the GitHub autopilot. So that's what I'm using. So it kind of like helps you to write fast your code faster, suggest you some stuff you might want to write, and then you can determine if that's basically what you want to write or make some changes to it. You can see over here. So that's it. And that's basically what he did here. So he suggested us something we might want to write. Understand? So I'm gonna go ahead and say this should be wishlist flowers dot wishlist wishlist flowers. Okay, yeah, wishlist flowers. So this one, the use state, the filter where item item dot id item dot id is not equal to remove id and set wish list. Set wish list. Nope. So I'm trying to do this locally, so I'm going to remove the set wish list over here. It's going to be set wish list flowers. Yeah, and then passing the new list that we filtered. I go ahead and save this and then use this function inside here. import this function inside here, passing in the ID of that particular flower or the product the user tapped on. You save this and try let's try removing any of this. So let's try removing this. You see that product is removed, but is it actually removed like the way we wanted it to? Because right now if you look at the code, you can actually determine that this is just removing it at the moment. This guy will say the local storage of this variable, understand? So that's basically what it's gonna just removing at the moment. If you go ahead and restart the app, you see the same product showing up again. You see, because it's not actually removed. And so how to remove that? We are going to remove that locally and also remove that from our cloud. So that basically from our backend, AWS backend. So try this, try cache, and I'm gonna say let's okay, so we have a code suggested to us, but I'm going to copy some code over. And I'm basically going to explain what we're doing here. So let's say log error. If there's an error, just log it out just for now. And so let's look at this. First, have to make this to be asynchronous function. Let's add an async to the function, and this goes away. I need to import this. Okay, yeah, there we go. And let's go through this. So we are having try let wish flower, which is of type user model, await data store dot save, user model dot copy. Just because the reason why we are doing user model dot copy, we don't want to override the whole stuff in our back end. So over here we are making a copy of this user model, the original user model, and then we are trying to get the part we want to update, and the part we want to update is the wish list. And inside this we are having a function, an if statement, not a function, that is actually checking if our wish list includes the ID that will that's inside there. If it includes the ID, so basically go ahead and remove it. But if it doesn't include the ID, go ahead and add it. So this is not a functionality we are looking for. That's wrong. So what we need to do is basically remove this part, because we just want to remove it. Let's see. So that wish list. In that case, we also don't need this if statement. Yeah, I'm going to remove this if statement. So we go over here. So let's try looking at this. So we have okay, remove the ID is equals to wishlist dot filter, where ID is not equals to the ID that we are trying to remove that particular string, and then updated the wish list is equals to a new array list that we are trying to spread. Okay, yeah, just force unwrap this. Because over here the only thing that we are trying to do inside the wish list, just to either the user can actually see their wish list product, or they just remove it entirely. So we don't want to actually check if it's removed and then add it back again, because once it's removed, it's no longer showing up here. So that's why we are kind of like refactoring this function to actually do what we want to do. And yeah, so let's go ahead and test this out. So I'm gonna save this. And go over here again, still showing. So let's try to remove any of this. So I'm going to remove this one. It says that it's removed, and let's check our back end. yeah, is updated. So we already have 2 at the moment. Okay, that's cool. And let's open this one. Yeah, and let's go back. You can see, yeah, the product is actually removed. And come back again, you see it's actually removed. And if you restart the page, you see the product is still removed. Over here, the product is still removed. So yeah, I think that's it. There's no other functionality we need to add. The whole functionality we need to add is already added. Yeah, so let's see what else we need to actually do after this. So we completed the wishlist section so that users can be able to add any of the choice product to the wish list. And next we have to work on is the cart, the shopping cart. Kind of like make it possible that the user can add product to the shopping cart and get a back. So let's try that. Save this, head over here to the shopping cart. Let's work on this. For the shopping carts, let's have what should it look like. So it's not going to have a search bar like the previous one. So the search bar should be removed. What else should be there? Okay, we should have a test. Okay. So let's try this. I think we can actually make this faster when if we just over here, copy most of the code we have here. Copy this out. Yeah, this. Head over here. I'm going to scrap this out. This is scroll review. Yeah, here's the whole stuff in there. Yeah, there we go. And inside the scroll view, it's basically going to be show vertical scroll indicator. There we go. And the search bar, we need to actually import that. Okay, let's see what else we need to do here. Okay, let's add the styles for these style we added here. Stick over here and copy this. No need to add that from beginning again, just copy that over. So let's save that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, so that's looking good. Do we okay? Yeah, just remember we don't need this search bar. Remove that. Okay, there we go. Just remove this. We call it group 1, so we don't need it anymore. Just remove that. And what else do we need? We need to add a component that looks like this, exactly like this. So let's go ahead and add it. First of all, we're going to add an empty, let's say, yeah, an empty view, and then style it. So I'm gonna say style product wrapper, call that product wrapper, styles dot. Basically call it product card. I think that makes more sense. Yeah, we call it product card, that makes more sense. So let's say just have this over here. Somewhere right here. Come on, and then style this. The background, give it red, and that's not going to show up at the moment because we need to give it a height property. 200, that would be too big. Yeah, I know that would be actually too big. So we added that. Okay, we have the background red, and the background we don't want it to be red, we want it to be white. So I'm gonna say custom colors dot light, mean light color. So that should be the color of this, yeah. The width should actually be 100%, not 90. Should be 100%. Yeah, so the full width of the page, and it should still have the same padding that this has. So I'm gonna think it makes sense to actually move that padding. So move that padding over here. I'm gonna say padding vertical and padding horizontal, and that should be around, so because we are using margin left, so that should be around 40. And in that case, I'm going to remove this. Yeah, so everything has the same padding. Yeah, so this also the height, we can give it a 100. So let's give it a 100, and then border radius 20, around 15. So let's try around 15. Border, so our border radius, you see that added a 15, around 15 to it. Okay, let's get ongoing. So yeah, border radius should be 15. That's what you added right here. And we need an image, because you take a look over here. See, there's an image showing up there. So let's go ahead and get our image. To get the image, we still need to do almost the same stuff we did right here. So I have this use effect being called. Let's copy that over. Change one or two things. Basically, yeah, copy that over. Okay, so in here we just import the use effect. So we say flower group. So we get a flower group from flower group state. Okay, and let's import this. And once we add that, next it should be the wish list, but over here we're not going to call it wish list. And we're going to call it shopping cart. Yeah, so that will make more sense. So I'm going to call this shopping cart instead of wish list. So call that shopping cart list. And call this set shopping cart list. Set shopping cart list is equals to import all this stuff. Okay, we're good to go. Get rid of everything inside the shopping cart. Where the ID is matching up to the product okay, item.id. Okay, yeah. So basically over here I'm gonna call this, so we set shopping cart, use that, replace what we have here, yeah. And then pass this okay, I think we made a mistake somewhere. Let's see. Okay, I see. Instead of local states, yeah, local state that we're going to create. we're going to call this for this shopping cart. I think that would make sense to distinguish. Shopping cart, set. Have the card, use this one. Where you're going to call this. It should be the shopping cart list. I'm running out of names to give this shopping cart this. So set shopping cart list. Yeah, and there we go. New state. Okay, I think that should be it. And we're going to monitor the shopping cart to see whenever there's changes on it. Yeah. Okay, so let's try this. So once that is, and when we get hold of that, so we need to actually be able to map this. So set shopping cart, and then we have the shopping cart list. So let's go ahead and copy this over. Copy this over, but we're going to make some changes. Do we need this one? I don't think we need this. I think it makes sense to actually make use of only flat list here. Let's say flat list. So flat list is actually a React component is, so let's use it here. So flat list. Data should be our shopping cart. Yeah, and then render. So what are we trying to render? So we're going to put that in here, and so we're going to try to render basically something that looks like this, the product card that we created. So we have to put it in here, and still inside, because if you go ahead and save this now, so let's restart our app. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, let's see. Actually make use of the one we have here and not just do some changes to it, because we have got an issue right now, because you can't use the same scroll view. You can't nest a flat list inside the scroll view. So that was the issue we are getting, the error we are getting. So to fix that, go ahead and replace this with this over here. Just convert this to be shopping cart list and make some small changes to it. There you go. And then for the container, you can get the style from here. So it's called container 2. And use that right somewhere here. Just add that here. But it's going to be flex direction should be column, not row. So say column. And wrap. So we don't need a flex wrap to it. Yeah. So I think that should be it. Margin left, so we don't need a margin left at all. Gotta save this. Okay, it's complaining there's some stuff that we need to actually change. Pause all the missing stuff, and then this, uncomment this out, and it says it's wish list. You don't need that to be here. Okay, actually guys, so we don't need to use the product card anymore here. we're basically going to be using the one we have here. There you go. Let's try this. Okay, let's restart our app and make sure we are not having any issues. Yeah, that's showing up. Which one is showing up? Let's comment this out to make sure. Okay, nothing is showing up anymore at the moment. So it's in shopping cart or map items. ID. So let's see if something's gonna show up. Okay, nothing. So let's debug this. Let's see where this is coming from. Okay, that's because our shopping cart is empty. Okay, yeah. So you can actually see our shopping cart is empty, nothing is inside. So that's why we're having an empty list to render. Let's add something inside the shopping cart. So let's go back to the home page. Select this and add this into the shopping cart. Okay. Okay, so in the test string must be rendered inside the test string. So in that case, yeah. So yeah, let's add another one. Head over here. I can actually see the two component is added, so it's showing two component, basically meaning we have two items added inside our shopping cart, and this should have a space between each other. We can actually add margin bottom to them. Yeah, margin bottom. So let's just say 20. So you can actually have that space, a bit of a space between them, which is also in the design. And next we have to add an images to them. Start with the image first. Use the image component. We are going to use source. Use the source going to come from URI. Yeah, URI, and inside this we're going to use item image. Yeah, we'll show this. Yeah, that's basically what we're looking for. Let's see. Okay, so we need to check some stuff. Yeah, it's got the URI. So basically we're not doing anything wrong here. Okay, let's pass in image source URI item.image. Okay, to fix one application, let's key should be index. Yeah, key should be index. Okay, so we are having some errors and issues right now. So let's see how to fix this. So we have a shopping cart map. Okay, view. Inside this we are returning a view. Okay, styles of card that looks like this, an image inside it, source come from item.image. Yeah, so why is it not showing up? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try something else. I'll just add a text component here. In here, I'm going to say item dot name. Yeah. Okay, the name is showing up, but the image is not showing up. Let's see what's going on. Let's add an image style to it. So let's say 50 by 50. Okay, tab container 2. You're having right here in the flex. Okay, it is under height. Okay, margin button, border radius. Okay, let's try console log this out test. Item dot image to get the image URL, and that's showing up here, so you can actually see the image URL showing up right there. Okay, yeah, so come on, so because we didn't add a style to the image, that's why it's not showing up. Yeah, sorry for that. Just trying to press a call. Okay, so we added the image right now and it's showing up. So basically moved all these dummy data we added here at the moment. Just remove them. We got our image showing up, so that was the only thing we care about at the moment. Then we need to add a spacing inside this. That should be for the product card. No, not the product card. That should be okay. The product card. I'm gonna say padding. Padding horizontal. Let's say around 20. That feels too much. Let's try around 10. Rubber 15. I think that makes more sense. If you take a look at what we have here, Yeah, it's spacing between over here. I think that's cool. Then we'll bring the reduce the image radius. So image radius should actually match border radius that we have. Okay, I think they're the same. Okay, let's see, border radius should be 15 all around border radius, and then we could just increase the height, say somewhere around 10, 90, and width 90. Isn't that too much? So padding vertical 10. So let's try 85. So 85. Okay, yeah, I think that makes more sense. Yeah, so taking a good shape. So added the image right now. So the next basically just to add on the remaining property, which is the name, the pricing, and then the color properties and other stuff. So let's go and do that. Let's see if we can just complete that up. Okay, so we added the image. So next one will be, okay, we want to add a name and other stuff. Okay, I'm going to say in here, let's add a view first. So I'm trying to figure out the layout that we have right there and what the layout looks like. If you look over here, you can actually see that this is a horizontal view. Yeah, horizontal view that kind of like a container that has all the children inside it will be inside, will be horizontal view flex yeah, layout, and then this part will be inside a different container that will be inside, that will be flex direction will be column. Yeah, so let's get those in here. I'm basically going to say have a test. So yeah, style should be name, and have another one that should be price. Okay, let's see any other stuff that we need to add. And the color property we are going to add that later on, but for now let's leave it there. Try these ones. So we have the pricing and all those stuff, and we get those styles from product card itself, price and title. Over here we call it name, not title, we call it name. Okay, you can see that showing up there, but I don't want it to show up below there. So to fix that, we're going to say the product card should have a flex selection, and the flex selection should be row, and that will change to this end. And I'm going to name this a different style, and I will say style step 2. So detail wrapper. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Okay, margin left 15, so I have a different spacing between it and this, but that's too much, so let's reduce it a bit. Let's say margin left should be around 10. Yeah, so around 10. I think that's cool. What else do we need to do? So we added the pricing, and for the pricing it should have a dollar sign in front of it. Yeah, there we go. So the detail wrapper, which is what we have here, like I say, we are going to add it. So I need to add this in a different view. View. For this section, style name dot wrapper. Yeah, call it name wrapper, and still in there. So inside the name wrapper, after the name wrapper, we need to add another view. So this view will basically be this. Okay, and in there we're going to have this section where we have the icon to minus, an icon to add, and the text inside it. Start. Say product number. Basically say product counts. I think that makes more sense. Yeah. For the product count, I'm gonna have a view in a circular form. For that increment btn. So let's start this one first. Okay. For the increment, I'm gonna say the height. The background color should be main. No. So main color, and width 20, height 20, border radius 10. Yeah, there we go. So it should be 2. There you go. And in between it should be the text. Yeah, that says 1, and the further counts. There you go. And that should be just a line. Okay, no. Okay, there we go. And next will be products count section. Yeah, good. So we want it to be in this way. Next we are going to set the product count to reflect row. Yeah, see that takes a shape, and say margin top, let's say 30. Isn't that too much? Let's give it at 20. Okay, and then we need to have a spacing between this and this. So margin right. So I have margin left. There you go. Cool. So let's see what else we need to add there. Yes, margin top. Okay. Let's try using interpret. Okay, there we go. And last but not the least is that each of these should have an icon within it. So this could have a minus icon, and this we have a plus icon. Okay, now we got an issue. Okay, yeah. So we're the one that's okay, to the right. So this should have a text. Basically, you can just make use of icons here, ionic icons. Let's call this minus. Okay. Okay, I think it makes sense. We could actually make use of this and remove the circle stuff we are adding up and down. And I'm going to go over here and have this removed, so you can just remove this and also remove this, and then in between them I'm going to have an icon, and over here I'm going to still have an icon. There we go. And we need to import this ionic. So inside ionic icon, I'm going to say name is going to be what I just copied now, add circle. No, it should not be the add circle. So this should be name add circle, and this one, so I have minus. So it becomes remove circle. If you gotta save this, head over here and you're gonna see this, and let's increase the size of votes. Let's say size around 25. Okay, that's too much. Let's try 20. I think that's good. That's okay. Do the same, save that, and then change the colors, and that should be equals to custom colors dot main color. Save that. There you go. Copy that and use that right here. I could see that, and then we need to add a style property to them. So add a style property. Then basically remove this part. We don't need this anymore. Don't need both of them. Just remove them. So just remove them, and I'm going to say somewhere here. Let's see. Increment button. I'm going to remove this styles we added here, so we don't need those styles again. Border reduce, margin left, we don't need them. Just remove all those side. Just remove all those side. And increment button, I'm gonna say yeah. There we go. Okay, let's see how this looks. Compare both of them. Yeah, that both of them actually looks good. Kind of like almost the same style that we're looking for. And see, okay, yeah, let's bring this down. It shouldn't be up here, so let's bring this down a bit, maybe at the center. Save, align self, say center. Okay, that's cool. Last but not the least, we need to add one more icon that we're missing. That should be close icon. So over here, that should be somewhere right. So we need to add it somewhere here. We need to add the icon somewhere here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Okay, we have the icon added here, but that's no way it should, because now it's kind of like dividing each of them. I think I'll just move it out from here. What is close? Close BTN. And over here, the icon we're going to use is close icon. So close. Yeah, so this is the icon we are looking for, and we need to actually remove this space that we have here. We need to use absolute position absolute on it, and that should be close icon. Yeah. And then I'm going to say position absolute. I see that's removed, and I'm going to say from the right, so it should start from somewhere here. See that? And then we could just say from the top, a little bit of spacing from the top, let's say 10 pixels. And let's take a look. Yeah, that's matched now. I just need to change the color to black. I'm gonna have a dark color that we can actually use. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I think that's it. We got this working. So we have the container looking exactly like the design we have. Next will be other part of this design. Should be, we need to add this section. I don't know why it's taking time to load up. Yeah. So we need to add this section on the shakers screen. So you should say price, the price of the selected items, and then the checkout button under it. And I'm gonna do that somewhere here. Yeah, after this, it's a new view, and inside the view I'm gonna have a test. Yeah, that says tutu. There you go. So styles dot tutu. Say checkout. Yeah. In there, so we don't need a background color, just need a flex direction. Let's say flex direction row, and tutu. Okay, and I'm gonna copy this. Add another test. Yeah, and got the checkout price. Got this total test, and this should be total price. So this should be flex direction. Let's give it flex direction row. Yeah, so it goes like this, and we need to give it a spacing, justify content spacing between them. See space. Yeah, so you see the spacing on both sides, like what we have over here. Total price, and then we have the price at the other end. Think what we need to do right now is kind of give this 30. I'd code a 30 for there, and over here I'm gonna say total price and just make some changes. So total test and total price should have a different test style. Get this up. So again, okay, just copy this over. We save this. Okay, that's too big, and that's not what we are looking for. Let's reduce this a bit. Okay, that's too small. Let's give this a 15. I think that's good. So do the same for the price. Then take a look. Let's take a look over here, and I can actually see the design is matching up. Okay, total price, then the price test, and then we need to add this checkout button, and that should be somewhere on the it's still in here. Yeah, and over here we're going to use our custom button, which you can actually see that from sign up pages. We use that in the sign up pages. So one of these pages, I'm going to copy that, say somewhere here. Yeah, just copy that out. And then go ahead and import this, and then hard coded test, need to import that also. Let's just say check out. Is button disabled? Set that to false, and then have the handle press. Just remove this at the moment. Just use an empty callback in there. There you go. The body button is somewhere off. That's not what we're looking. So you have checkout price, checkout price. Wait a second. Okay, this should be from here. Okay, just copy all this. Checkout price. Okay, checkout. Total price. Hold on. Say center. It's got that shaker button. And over here, I'm gonna say align self, and that should be center. There we go. And then have margin top. Yeah, I think that should be it. Yeah, we added down at the center, so we need to push this down all the way down. And to do that, that should be inside. Let's see how we did this. So this checkout section, just say margin top. Just use screen size. To get hold of the screen size, we could just get that from dimension. Just import over here. I'm going to say constant screen height. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. That should be screen height multiplied by 2. Okay, let's push it down. Let's try 0.3. Yeah, I think that's okay. And if you go back, take a look, I could actually see that spacing from here all the way down and a little spacing before here. So that's what we got. Okay, nice. And one more thing before we can actually close and stop the stream will be a way to actually remove this from checkout. So when you tap on this, it should be able to remove any of this product from the checkout. To do that, that will be from here. Let's say, okay, where's the icon again? So this is the icon. Right now, if you tap on this, just console log statement, and let's try that. And yeah, that's working. So okay, so we're gonna have a function. Let's add a function here, right? Just go ahead and copy the one we have here, just make some small changes to it, and just copy this, copy that over, paste that in here. So I'm gonna call that remove catalyst. This is going to come from shopping cart. Okay, not this, that should be this. Okay, and then call set shopping cart list. And last, yeah, this. So just fix one of all this stuff. Yeah, it should be from shopping cart model, and then we are passing in the ID to remove. Okay, there you go. And what are we removing? We're removing from the shopping cart, not wish list. Yeah. So if you save this, let's try this. How the function added on the icon right here, passing the ID that we want to remove. And let's try this out. So basically tap on this, any of this. Okay. We got an issue right now, so we removed it, but it's still showing up. Let's see the issue we're having. Say okay, cover this shopping cart list or filter, which we're having over here. Okay, and we are mapping out the whole stuff from shopping cart list. Okay, I say shopping cart list. When we kind of filter it where the ID is not equals the ID that we passed in, and then update the shopping cart list by passing the new list into it. Okay. And I will say ID to remove. So actually console log this and see what we are changing. You can actually see the ID showing up, but I think we are having some issues. Doing some stuff wrong here. Let's say let's wish flower. User data model. Data store or save data model dot of copy shopping cart. Okay. Updated. Saying remove ID shopping cart dot wish list dot filter. Okay. Okay, that's shopping cart or filter. Okay, we are making a mistake. So it's not a wish list. This should be shopping cart. I see. So we need to change this to a shopping cart. So we're going to filter that. And let's try this again. Rename this to shopping flower. Shopping cart. Flower. Get this. Okay. And there you see that's actually updated. That's working. And if you try to restart this over here, okay, nice. Add on multiples of this. Let's see how we got here. Removing this. Okay, let's remove. Okay, let's take a look at our back end and see what is in there. So this is our back end. Okay, there's a whole lot of stuff in our shopping cart. Let's try with this. Okay, let's save the whole stuff. So we're saying our shopping cart should be empty now. So let's restart this and test something out. Okay, shopping cart is empty, so we need to add something here. Add this is already added. Then add this is already added. And I head over here, you can actually see the two product added. And over here in our back end, you see it should be 2, or we are seeing 3. So it should be 2 product, not 3. Let's see there. Try removing this. Okay, yeah, that's removed. Let's see the back end. Yeah, that's removed. But it kind of like added this as a duplicate to the back end. So we need to figure out how to fix that issue. So let's say we try to remove this, the last one in here, and you restart this. The shopping cart is empty. Look over here, it's removed it, but okay, let's go back again. Okay, let's try adding it again. Wait for this to update. Okay, the now is 1. So it's still 1. Let's add another product. So add this. Check this out. And kind of added a duplicate to it. So that's an issue from our code. And yeah, so tomorrow we'll be looking at fixing that issue and continue from other part of the app. So right now we're able to finish the wish list and also the shopping cart, just a minor changes that we need to make. And then we will head over to the profile section, and the profile section should be like this. So this is what we'll be looking at implementing the profile section. No, okay, this is actually the order confirmation page. We still need to work on this, and after that then work on the profile section and the orders. So yeah, I think that will be it for today, guys. So I'll be let me know, guys, if you have any questions, and drop your comment in the comment section, and we will continue tomorrow and finish this up. Thank you guys for joining, and see you guys next time, which should be tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be streaming again tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, try to subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscription button, and yeah, we keep updated on the new videos that will be